you, these are the plans for the Duke Street Redevelopment project. Let's see what's going to happen. Alright, I don't understand that. Or that. I know, let's just go down to Duke Street itself and find out exactly what's going to happen. Well, I'm standing here outside the main entrance to Duke Street Church, and as I go inside, you'll see one of the first problems we're trying to address in our new redevelopment.
As you can see, there's steps everywhere we look. To get to anywhere in this church, you have to go up and down a flight of steps, so it's not very accessible. This part of the church isn't going to change in the first stage of the redevelopment, but if you come round the corner with me, I can show you where we'll be fitting a new level entrance with a lift so everyone can access everywhere in the church.
These doors will be a lobby and a lift so that you can go up to the auditorium and down to our new level fellowship space. So if we go inside, we'll see how that might be changing as well. So as you can see down here, it's again all on different levels. We've got ramps and steps everywhere you want to go. So if you want to carry things or move anywhere with a pushchair or something, you've got problems. So the first thing we want to do is we want to make this all on one level. We also want to open up the space. So we're going to keep this wall here, because it's holding up the church above me, but we're going to take out those walls, and it's going to be one big fellowship hall. And we're going to be able to have our coffee after the service down here, we're going to be able to do evangelistic events down here and cater for people. We're also going to have our living room ministry down here as well. And I'm going to see if Teresa Adams is here to talk to me about what's going to change for them. Standing here in the living room kitchen, which is our open house ministry here at Duke Street, with Teresa Adams, who works in this ministry and has done for a long time. Teresa, I was wondering, what is going to be different about this in the redevelopment? What are you going to benefit from?
We're going to benefit from having an all-mod Ponds kitchen, new surfaces, right, new cupboards, a dishwasher. All the people have been washing up for 5 years. We're going to be able to stack things into a lovely new dishwasher and bring them out after only a few minutes, all nice and done.
That's great. And this kitchen won't only just be used for living room, will it? It'll be for other ministries in the church as well. Is that right? Absolutely.
There'll be a servery on the front of the main kitchen, so that if there's anything else, 2 different functions going on in the church at the same time. What's going on in the fellowship space will be able to be served from this servery. It'll also work for the events that we do as well.
Oh, that's great. So the fellowship space will be both the living room and a space for the congregation to relax in and after the services. And, well, that sounds great. Might be behind this screen. Here she is clearing up the land this morning. Hi Caroline, nice to see you.
Nice to see you.
We're learning about how the redevelopment is going to change things here at Duke Street, and I wanted to talk to you about Promised Land and the other children's ministries. I noticed you're meeting here in the Prince's Hall, which is quite a big room, isn't it?
It is quite a big room.
I mean, how many classes do you have in Promised Land?
We actually have 3 different age groups in Promised Land. We have the Little Splash, Big Splash, and Promised Land Plus.
Oh, right.
And at the moment we try and share the space in the Prince's Hall, but it means that we have to boot Promised Land Plus out to find another room. And then Little Splash and Big Splash are meeting on 2 different sides of the screens here, which is quite difficult because we have to shout over each other to be heard. So.
Right, okay. Well, I understand that in the new building there's going to be a purpose-made hall here with 2 dividers, so you'll have 3 separate spaces where the classes can go on and you won't be able to hear between the 2. So that should be better for you.
Oh, I can't tell you how exciting that is for us. We would love for each of the kids to have their own space. That would just help us so much.
Brilliant. Okay. Well, we're going to go and try and find Geraldine now to talk about how staff spaces are going to change in the redevelopment. So I'm going to go this way into the old staff area. So here we are in the pulsing hub of Duke Street. This is where our staff try to work, and we're going to try and find out what the redevelopment is going to do for them and how it's going to improve things for them. So first of all, we're going to try and find Geraldine. Now she should be in here. Let's have a go.
Oh, who is that? It's not the telephone, it's the door.
That doesn't sound like Geraldine. I wonder who's in here. Who are you?
We're distinctive!
Well, what are you doing?
Well, Simon, we're trying to do a Bible study.
Well, why did you choose this room? It looks a bit cramped to me.
Because we've got nowhere else to go!
Oh, I see. Oh, we can see how the redevelopment's going to make things different for Distinctive. They're going to have more rooms to meet in. If they want to split into 2 different groups to do their Bible study, they'll be able to do that. So that should all be very good. Okay, well, we didn't find Geraldine in there. Let's see if we can find... Oh, what's that sound? What is going on out here? Oh, Geraldine, here you are. What are you doing?
Hello, I'm making a start.
Oh, I see. Well, by the time people watch this video, the builders will actually have moved in and they will have made a start, so you haven't got long to wait. But why do you want to see the redevelopment get going so quickly?
This day has been a long time coming.
Yeah, as I understand. But how's it going to make things better for Duke Street?
It should enable us to gear for growth, both in terms of the number of church-related groups we have running at any one time, but also we're hosting different groups in our community around about us.
Great. Well, we've seen how the redevelopment should make our church more accessible. It should make our spaces more flexible and give us more room for our ministry. And all that is to help us proclaim the gospel of Jesus Christ here in our community. If you have more questions about it, do grab a member of the redevelopment committee and ask them a question. And please do pray for us as we get started on this great work. Thanks for watching.